Hello, leaders. Hope you're all doing amazing. Happy Thursday. This is Mark from Ivy Leads again. Today, I'm going to shoot another tutorial video about your CRM, and we're going to talk about automations for your calendars and also how to track your appointments. Now in this video I'm going to teach you two things. Number one is to create your own pipeline or update your pipeline so you can track effectively who showed, who didn't show, and the appointments that you canceled yourself, and also how to automate that process. So the first step is to create the pipeline. So go to opportunities, and then under, okay, so let's first see if you already have like the pipeline. So if you have the general main leads pipeline where you have the survey answered, the book call, and then initial call done, you can just update that. But if you don't have that, you can create a new pipeline from scratch. In order to do that, just go to pipelines, and then you can create a new pipeline here, or just scroll down and find the pipeline that you want to edit and then click on the pencil button. So for example, survey answered, book call, initial call done. So that would be showed, did not show. So just adding, another stage so you can effectively track what's happening on your calendars. So these are, for example, canceled or rescheduled. And then once you're done updating your pipeline stages, click on save. And now it's time to create the automations. So the first step is to go to automations and then go to triggers. And once you're in here, click on add trigger. And then let's say, book a call. Oh, sorry. Example did not show, right? So click on save. So the trigger would be the appointment status. So click on appointment, and then we're gonna add the filter. So that will be in calendar. Sorry about that. Oh, so if you want to, like if you have different calendars or team members, you wanna use in calendar and then select the actual calendar. But if you want to make this like for everyone's like a general trigger, you just have to select appointment status is, sorry, okay, this is did not show, so this is no show. So appointment status is no show. Everyone who has the no show appointment status, it will apply the trigger. So what do you want to happen is we want to add or update the opportunity, and then the pipeline is the one that we created. We want them to go to the did not show stage. So this one, just click this, like take this mark, and then don't allow duplicate opportunities. Click on activate, and then click on save. So that's for the did not show stage. Now for those, oh, also, in addition to that, we want to add another action. So if you have like appointment reminders or like a no-show nurture, you can add another action and select add to campaign. So if you have like a no-show nurture sequences where you can, book like send them emails and text so they can reschedule or book another call with you, I advise you to add that action here. So just do that and click on save. As for the other triggers, for example, you want to cancel an event or like an appointment. So cancel the appointments. So if you have a folder, you can do so. So the same thing, appointment, and then the filter would be appointment status. and this is canceled. So the action is, for example, apart from updating the opportunities, for tracking purposes, you also want them to, you don't want them to receive the notifications anymore or the appointment reminders since you've already canceled that, right? So in order to do that, you have to click on another action and then remove from campaign and select your appointment reminders campaign that you have. So let me find an example here. So for example, appointment reminders, since after you've canceled an event or an appointment, they will be added to this pipeline stage, and at the same time they will be removed from your appointment reminders campaign. So that's what will happen. So click on activate and then click on save. And again, if you want to add, you know, a no show or like rescheduling campaign, you just have to click on an add action and then, you know, add to campaign and find that campaign. So the same thing with the other stages that you have. So it's just a matter of your own taste or how you track things on your back office. So just that's just how you set it up, like defining the filters and everything. So let's go back to the opportunities once again. So in here, you want to make sure that in order to you know to activate the trigger, you have to manually select or update the appointment status. So under calendars, for example, these are your appointments. So if you have, okay, let me see how I can show you an example. Okay, let's go to a different, okay. For example, you have here an appointment. Let's quickly create one. Here you go. So for example, you have an appointment here. I should show, okay, let me, okay, there you go. For example, you have an appointment here. You wanted to, make sure to update your status to activate the trigger. So for example, this is confirmed. And once we, have the call, you want to, for example, select showed if this person showed. If this is a canceled event or you want to cancel this, you can do so here. If you want, if that person did not show, click on no show or reschedule or so on and so forth. That way the trigger will then be, you know triggered, or the action will run so that the opportunities will be updated, and at the same time the other actions, which is like removing them from a specific campaign or even adding them to another campaign, would be triggered. So I hope you learned something today. Let me know if you have any additional questions regarding anything. If you are new to the system, if you don't have that all-in-one system that we're talking about here, you can do so. You can actually sign up for 30-day free trial under this link, ivylease.com/crm. So you can get that free trial and then start like automating your business and getting all these awesome features that's included. All right. See you next week, and then hope you have an awesome weekend. Take care.